are we? Where are ya? Seed off. Rascal 1. Rascal 2's over there.
Yeah.
Big up to every one of you, man. This is the Prem Therapy Talk.
We are here, live and kicking.
All fans of the Premier League are welcome. This is where we break down and we look back on the weekend's action.
Yeah.
But anyway, so big up the Therapy Army. We're on our way to 5,000.
Yeah. Man,
we're only 800 short, so let's go, people. Let's get to 5,000.
5 days, less than a year. You know,
let's go, man. Let's go quickly, people. Let's go quickly. Let's get to 5,000 before the new year, man.
Big up
we can do it. Yo, big up Eagle Eye, bro. Yeah, man. He's a teacher, innit?
Yeah.
Big up Richie, man.
Yeah,
Love Richie.
As well, man.
Yeah, man. Love Richie. Primary school teacher as well, man. Big up.
Big up to you.
Big up, brothers. Love, man. Time to get giddy. Not yet. Not yet. We hold it right there, Dan. No, we're getting giddy in terms of the system. I'm getting giddy with the system, but we need to be creating chances, bro. My standards are a bit high, but I understand.
I am giddy, yeah.
Saeed, listen. Saeed is
I'm
giddy.
Always giddy. I'm always giddy because you know why? We're never going to get this again. We're never going to get this again, man. You know what I mean? When you look at a manager who has come in and is getting us back to playing us with potential right now. And that's the key thing, Nordin. We're playing with potential. And you know what, man? I'm happy, man. And no one can take the shine away from me. Nobody is stopping my, you know, when they say...
nobody's stopping your shine, yeah?
Nobody's stopping my shine, Nordin. I'm there. I'm living it. Aren't I, Skulls? Skulls looking at me, by the way. And he's thinking, yeah, just chill out, you, man. Yeah, just chill out.
Don't get too giddy yet.
Don't get too giddy yet. So, listen, people, we've had a long 8 years, man. It's a 9 years,
nearly 9 years.
It's a new shiny toy, Nordin. But you know what? I'm just going to enjoy the shiny new toy.
You know what? 9 years it's been, people. 9 years. But we go... This is where we're at, people. So here we go. Let's get kick off, right? So we're looking back. So that was an interesting fixture, wasn't it?
Which one?
The Chelsea shit going sinking, man.
The Chelsea are going down. You know it was, yeah. The meltdown was crazy, man. Big up to Amiros, yeah, but he was on them spaces and he was going on, man. He was going in. And, you know, the Chelsea fan base, they're not used to a title race, are they, though? When you look at it, though, Nordin. You know, since Conte, they've not really been in a kind of a serious title race. And it was another reality check that, you know, their squad, is it as good as they think it is?
Brilliant. Look. Even David Moyes is trolling them. Brilliant finish from Art.
Look at the smile. Look at the smile in the picture.
Masaku, mate. Masaku is telling them, mate. Nah, listen. At the end of the day, this form, they've been on a bit of a dip, right? Yeah. If your dip is like this, you can still win games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought the first half, they strangled them.
Yeah.
Chelsea should have scored more goals in the first half. Chelsea, we're just taking the mick, man. You know you've been trolling us, having a laugh at Man United's expense. But now and again, it's nice to laugh at you guys as well. But when I look at it Saturday, look, 19 shots here, right? 19 shots, right? To 11 shots. Look, 5 on target, 7 on target.
Yeah.
With less possession, West Ham were more efficient, more direct. Yeah. Chelsea, in the first half, should have had at least 3 goals.
3 goals. Least. Havertz had a few chances. I think it was not Jorginho, the other guy, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Had effort.
Yeah.
You know, they had a had a few chances. So they had the chances there, but not clinical enough. And when they brought on, for me, when they took off Havertz, that's when the game was done. Because when Lukaku came on, listen, Nordin, we talked about, you know, the days at Chelsea United. Does the Premier League suit him? You know, I know it's early to say, Nordin, but, you know, was his style suited to Italian football where everything was played to him? At Chelsea, they play expansive style of football.
It's more of a system team.
Yeah. So does Lukaku suit that, Nordin? You know?
Well, to be fair, we can't really make that judgment because he's been injured, so we can't really make too much judgments, man. Big up to every one of you, man. Big up the Chelsea fans in the space, man. But it's interesting what he said. So me, we can't make that judgment yet. It's readaptation himself to English football. You know, I told you the pace is different level, man. Me and you could play in a Serie A. No disrespect, but in terms of pace, it's not pacey game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also the way that he's been coached by Conte is specifically different. Where
look at that comment there, Ali Khan there, the bottom one, that one there, that second one, yeah. Small game, remember, maybe Lukaku is still the same Lukaku we sold, and the Serie A covered his overall weakness. Is that a fair point to say?
You know what? It's fair to say now, but I think it's about him getting used to the way Chelsea play. I think his season's been interrupted by injuries, so we can't be too hard making a judgment because he started the season really well, didn't he? He was right up to the, with the pace. I think the injury,
10 straight games is blanked.
No, but listen.
But when he came on for Chelsea,
he's been coming on though. To be fair, the last couple of games,
he made them look worse when he came on.
Yeah.
Because then he just kind of go-hanged and didn't really kind of offer that much, if you know what I mean, Nuruddin. Which is like, when you're at a club like Chelsea, you need to offer. And I think for me, they had more fluidity under, what's his name, man? Havertz.
Yeah.
They had more fluidity under Havertz.
Havertz, because Havertz doesn't stay in it. He moves. He goes into the channels.
There you go.
Lukaku just wants to stay central and lay the ball off and then get in the box.
Exactly.
But you need more than that. I think he needs to start running the channels again. But this has got to be the absolute mess. So already we're talking about, this is a Prem therapy talk where we give out the absolute deluded statement of the year, but this is one of them. Big up Gerrard. Big up. If United really were the biggest club in England, they should steal Arteta of Arsenal. It would be better than when we bought Van Persie. You know what? That's an opinion to have, but I'm not saying you're deluded, bro. But that does.
But you know what it is? They're trolling you. They're trolling you already.
That's to some fans, yeah. They might just think that came from left field, but it is what it is. I think Arteta is a decent coach, but he needs to stop being so defensive.
Yeah, exactly.
He needs to be so defensive. But
Chelsea
Chelsea, for me,
United, when we were like, so down and out.
Listen, Chelsea, they need to take it. Chelsea need to take it. They need to take the medicine.
Yeah,
they give it out. But West Ham, for me, are serious contenders because they've beaten Liverpool at home and they've beaten Chelsea. And two of the title contenders.
We needed to win. That's why we needed to win. That's why it was so crucial that
it was crucial. So you know what? Give it up to West Ham. At the end of the day, they are where they are. People subscribe, share, like the channel. If you're not already subscribed,
make sure you get the likes up, man.
Yeah, man, get the likes. We're on the road to 5,000 already. People subscribers, man. Big up to every one of you. Genuinely, big up to every one of you. Therapy Army. I'm just a vanguard of this channel, man. This is a community. Therapy Army and Therapy Army. Don't have to be all United fans, but for me, Chelsea. And his comments were very interesting. But that's what I like. He doesn't get too gassy. He doesn't get too giddy when they lose or when they win. We hate to lose. We have to digest this now. It's not a performance to be mad about, but in the details, we need to better again. And that's what it is.
Details, how they manage the game and where Chelsea managed the game.
But when your goalkeeper has one of those days where he's getting a bit bored.
They said he's best in the keeper in the league. I don't think so.
No, I think he's one of the best. I think he's one of the best in the world, but he had a mare. But to be fair, this result has been coming.
It's been coming, I know.
They got away with it. United, they got a penalty against United.
Burnley, remember?
They're not even Burnley. Yeah, Burnley and then Watford.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then West Ham caught them in it on a good day. So, I mean, let's say if West Ham as well, that goal was the biggest fluke goal ever in the world. But big up, Massa.
Nah, I think he meant to be. Give credit, man. Give credit.
That's you know what he tweeted out. That's what he said. He put his tweet out. He said, look what he said. He goes, was it a cross or was it a shot? He said, hint, I was surprised as you.
Wow.
Big up, man.
So he was, yeah, fair enough then.
Big him up, man. Big up. Honestly, I rate him. I think he's a fantastic player. But great win for the Hammers, mate. Forever blowing bubbles. But to me, they're a serious top four. They are a serious top four. No, we have to give credit. No, I will give credit. But that's his level, though. That's his level. It's not Man United level, bro. That's his level.
But you know what I mean? I thought you weren't giving credit.
No. Listen, I don't, because some United fans think let's get David Moyes back. I'm like, hold your horses, lad.
Who's that?
Some United fans were all over social media saying get Moyes back in.
They're United trollers. Because I did a few fan calling shows, right? And they'd be like, yeah, we should get this manager. I'm like, I said to one guy, go get a United shirt. He didn't come back on the stream.
Yo, Ali Khan, man. Listen, at the end of the day, we can't judge him. It's only quarter of the season gone. He's had injury. So we've got to wait and see.
But I tell you what, mate, if he doesn't get...
You know what I said already? Ali Khan, I already said what you're saying. I said he's still... The first two touches are not the way that they're supposed to be. So big up to Lukaku.
He doesn't get the ball running, though. Tell you what.
Exactly. It's hard to stop. Once he starts scoring and gets confidence
hard to stop,
and he starts connecting with the midfielder. But the biggest thing for me, Chelsea, going from this game, you're missing the two best midfielders, I think. The two best midfielders are Kovacic and Kante.
Yeah,
and Kante, for me, is and absolutely, he plays 3 different positions for
I know,
Chelsea in
I know,
90 minutes. So it's 3 people. So Kante, without Kante, look how Chelsea look. They're not the same. They're not as creative as they were through the middle.
And also, they're not as robust in that midfield.
Exactly. They're not winning the ball back.
Not winning the ball back.
Yeah. David Moyes is the Bitcoin of Fergie invested in, but Woodward sold to really not sure that. But overall,
Wow.
Ali Khan, you need to chill out with that talk, mate. Listen, West Ham is his level. Everton is his level. His level is not Liverpool or Man City. Yeah. His thing is not a team that wants to win the league. That's not his level, mate.
Yeah.
We already know the man came in like, and he was. Remember the first? I'll never forget the first ever press conference when he was took Man United. It was like a deer in the headlights, like this.
Yeah.
And then he messed it up. He took the champions to 7th. Nah.
No one's not having it.
Nah, not having it. It's not for Man United level, where I want my club to go. But for West Ham, he's fantastic. And we got to big him up for that. For getting the best out of the players that he's got, the system that he's got. Everybody's buying into it. It's too defensive for me. But he worked for them.
It works for.
But they are getting injuries though. They had 2. They lost 2 other players.
A big one.
Suma's out, and then that young kid who's been doing fantastic. That Johnson. He pulled the hamstring. That's why Mount scored.
Yeah,
Mount scored that.
Now they have to play 4 at the back now.
Exactly.
I don't think it's going to help them.
Exactly. It's going to be very.
Oh, he might. You know what he'll do? He'll play Cresswell centre back, and he'll play Masuaku.
Listen, to me, the Liverpool fans, for me, Origi is shutting you all up, man. The hatred. I've never seen a player get so hatred as Origi, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, the hate this guy gets.
That Champions League goal.
And no, but just in the last season, the 2 seasons where they were challenging for the league, he scored goals to keep them in the league title race, mate.
Yeah.
The goals that he scored is incredible, man. They're in big goals.
Everton one as well, remember?
Yeah. Listen, he scored valuable, important goals. But Liverpool fans, man, they're so ungrateful.
I think it's the fact that
breaking. Harry's Rafiq saying breaking. Ralph Ranier will add Chris Amos, who's coaching staff. Manchester United, Managerial, The Athletic. Who's Chris Amos? Who's Chris Amos? Let's have a look at who Chris Amos is.
Let's check on Twitter.
Breaking news. Chris Amos. This guy here, Chris Amos, an American professional football coach.
News. Click on news at the top there. Yeah, that one there. Yeah, prepare to hire. Yeah, that's it. Former Toronto FC manager.
Okay.
Is he good? Is he?
He's supposed to be. He could be. This guy could be. Let's have a look.
Oh, not good. Pretty story that. It says hire Rafa, who was sacked 5 months. 5 months after he was sacked by FC Toronto for their biggest loss in history. Wow. That's, I don't know who's told him to go get that signing, but we'll see.
We'll see. So it doesn't sound good. A guy that's out of job who's been sacked since Toronto got the biggest defeat in their history. God. That's not a good signing, man. Love Shaka. Bro, not seen you for a while, man. Love to you. Big up to every one of you. So let's go through this quickly, man, Saeed, because we want to be talking about Man United. So there we go, guys. You've seen it, West Ham, Chelsea, but it was a fluky goal. Draw might have been. Chelsea did enough in the first half for me to.
But second half, I think West Ham deserved.
Yeah. Second half deserved something out of the game. Yeah. Newcastle, this was the craziest game. I watched this game, Saeed. Yeah. And I'm telling you now, I've never seen such a nervy stadium.
Yeah.
As it was. The last 10 minutes of this game was mad.
Burnley had so much pressure.
Burnley started off fantastic.
Yeah.
Newcastle scored against the run of play, but Wilson, the goalkeeper, comes out, drops it onto the guy.
Wilson has to score goals now, man. He has to. If he doesn't,
the way he took it down, the way he
proper
took it,
finish, man.
Proper finish, and this guy couldn't be happier, mate.
Look. Fans have gloated about Eddie Howe, man. He deserves it, man.
Listen to me. I love the way he plays football, man. To me, I always thought Eddie Howe needs to get a defensive coach, but the way his footballing philosophy is there, man. It's there for everyone.
19 shots, 4 only on target. Burnley, though, they can't complain.
Yeah.
1 on target. 10. At the end of the day, that's what happened. Like, they were doing some tactical fouling as well, Newcastle. As I saw.
Of course. At times, that's what you have to do to win. You have to be ugly, mate. You have to draw it out, and that's what they did. But their first win after 15 games.
They had to win
their first win.
They had to. Big up to Newcastle, man.
Big up
Now,
to Newcastle, man.
Have they got any hope now for you?
There's still hope, you know why? Because it's congested. If everybody from 8th or 9th was further away, look at the table. Look at the table. Look how it's congested. Look. It's 6 points, right? Between them, like it's what 6 points between that 11th and 10th.
It's crazy how.
And the bottom of the league.
Newcastle have had a bad season.
Like that's what I'm saying.
And then Crystal Palace have got only 6 points behind them.
That's what I'm saying to you. Because they lost their last 3. When you lose 3, it can change. But look how tight the table is. Look how it 21 Wolves, yeah. So here, 6 points to four place from Wolves. So it's going to be a very interesting.
That table though, it's not right now. We're above Arsenal now, are we?
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're 2 points behind still.
We are 2 points behind.
No, we're ahead of them. So that'll be for Saturday's results.
Yeah, that'll be Saturday. Look. Yeah, that's Saturday's result. We are ahead of them. They can go back up. Man United are 5th or 6th, I think, at the moment. Yeah. That's where we are. Yeah. But look, it's tight. The Premier League is tight. Newcastle, for me, big up. I'm happy for
Callum Wilson.
For Martin, for my boy Matt. I'm happy for Kendall. I'm happy for Rory as well. Big up. Shout out Rory. Big up Rory.
He's the fan that waited 2 days. That whole day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, big up to Harris. Yeah, he doesn't update. Yeah,
man.
24. Yeah.
Big up. And already the table's updated. Yeah, 24 hours points now.
Check his comment here. Worked at New York.
Yeah, Red Bull. Reiniak, when he played at the Bundesliga, then hire him at the Red Bull group, and then appointed him as the Red Bull team in MLS. So Chris Amos worked at New York Red Bull team in the MLS. Reiniak knows him when he played at Bundesliga, then hired him to be Red Bull. Okay, well, he might be a bit too attacking. Maybe we need that.
Yeah. But is that also, that's crazy. It's like we used to say job for the boys, but it's bringing his boys now, isn't it? So
yeah, because it's the people you work with, isn't it? Look at the tables. Yeah, we'll sort the table out, but still the table's still tight. So big up Newcastle. Burnley for me. Cornet, their player of the season so far, is injured, and they struggle without him. They struggle without him.
He's that star quality player.
He's that bit of sauce, man. So Cornet, big up Cornet. Burnley need Cornet back ASAP, bro. And I think for more than any other season, I'm worrying for Burnley this season.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'm worried for them.
They've got a game in hand, though.
Yeah, but I'm worried for him still, though. Seriously, I'm worried for them. I always think that this guy always silences me every season when I worry for them. But more than ever before, I'm worrying for this guy. Yeah. But if you look at it, there we go, 10 shots. You know what I mean? 1 on target. You need to get more on target, mate. 19, 4 on target. And at the end of the day, Newcastle got their win, first win. So big up to all those people, Newcastle supporters. This was a mad game. To me, it's an absolute we called it, you know what, on Prem Talk now we call it head wobble. An absolute head wobble is that the goalkeeper had a hamstring.
I know.
Right? The Southampton goalkeeper had a hamstring.
The manager went mad at him, man, and said, "Yo,
nah, it's not. It's your fault. Why are you throwing the goalkeeper under the bus, mate? You are the fault. Get him off."
Yeah, true.
If he can't move, get him off.
Yeah.
And then...
But he said, I think he accused him of overplaying it or something. Or...
No, he's not. Listen, at the end of the day, Brighton, the draw specialist, mate. Honestly, this guy...
How many draws in a row they've got now?
The draw specialist, man. Listen, it's not coming off.
For not coming off.
Well, why didn't you get him off?
True.
You should have sent one of the goalkeeping coaches to run round and say, listen, is the hamstring gone? You're coming off.
Yeah, true.
You still had one substitution to make.
Yeah.
The box stops with you. You demand, if you think he's not physically capable enough, get him off the pitch. Get him off the pitch.
Hold on a minute. He could be next manager United, mate. So
Nah.
Don't got mad at him, mate.
Nah, I'm going mad at him, mate. He needs to take responsibility. At the end of the day, he needs to take responsibility. But look, 14 shots. Look at that.
Look at that, man. Both 4 shots on target as well.
14 shots.
You get me?
Yeah, 15. Look.
What doesn't surprise me, Brighton had more possession.
Yeah, Brighton had more possession. But listen, at the end of the day, the buck stops with you, my friend. You're the manager.
Yeah, true.
You are there.
True.
You ask the guy, are you injured? Go down. Get the guy that coach keeping goal. Get the other guy warmed up. Get him on the pitch now. Because we need to get these 3 points.
Of course.
And you know what? Big up Mopey, man. People hate on him.
Do you mind that when he does that?
No, man. To me, fans are giving him. You have to give it back.
Yeah, true.
Fans are giving him. You have to give it back. To me, like Ian Wright used to do that, bro. And don't be ever like fans expect to give it to players.
They don't give back.
And then nah, mate.
Right, used to love it, yeah.
Yeah, you have to. You have to give it back. You have to give it back. And you know what? This kid has got character. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
He was woeful in the last game at home against Leeds. He scored an equaliser.
Yeah.
And then he's just got character, man. I like him. I like him. He thrives off the trolling and he thrives off, man. So I'm not hating on him. If he did it against United, I won't, because fans are giving it him and he's answering back.
Yeah.
And the best way he can is silence them, man. Silence them when he scored, and that's what he did.
Probably booed him all game.
But to me, Southampton should have won a lot more games in the past 3-4 games, and now they're struggling. They really are struggling. They're struggling. They're there. They're 14th.
Yeah.
And their form this season has been a lot better than that. But big up to the first goal scorer, that young kid who's on loan, Borja, yeah,
from Chelsea.
The Armenian kid. Did you see that Cruyff turn?
Albania.
Did you see that Cruyff turn? The Cruyff turn. Ah, man.
He's been playing well this season.
The Cruyff turn, man. He needs to play more.
Yeah.
There we go. Here, Ali, Nuri, you guys will get injuries. Are not used to the press. It happened to Liverpool with the club. They got injured because listen, we're gonna do it slowly and surely. We did half an hour. We'll do it the next game, maybe 40 minutes, 50 minutes. We're not gonna try to do it. Klopp was trying to do it. Do all of it.
You know what it is? You have to be very, very careful, selective in how you press and how you do things.
Exactly. And you don't need to go 100 miles an hour to press. You just need to do it 10 yards. 10 yards. And you need to maybe give 6, you need to go like maybe 20 miles an hour to go and press somebody over. But you have to do it as a team. You have to do it as a team. But Ralph, you need to fix up, mate. Don't pass the buck on to the goalkeeper, mate. You are the manager, mate. You need to take responsibility.
Not giving anything.
Nah, I'm not. You need to take responsibility, mate. But Brighton, draw specialist. Another draw again, man. That's what it is. Another draw again.
Specialist.
Another draw again.
This one last minute, no, then.
Jota, you see the Jota miss?
Oh, my God, mate.
Why does he have to whack it when he can just tap it into the corner?
Yeah, of course. And the thing for me is that he was so... He assumed that he was so composed.
Mm-hmm. Listen,
and then Klopp said it's part of a beautiful game. Well, I tell you what, mate, if he doesn't, then it's not.
For the only time I was ever disappointed with Wolves is in this game.
Why?
Because they weren't that much attacking intent. Yeah, they sat back. They played a bit of a lower block.
It's difficult though, man, when you think about what sort of players you're going against.
Yeah, still look, Liverpool, but you give the other club, the other team, the initiative to be at home and have one shot on target.
I know.
To me, he got the game plan wrong. And the first time I can say this guy's got the game plan wrong. He's been sensational since we come to the Premier League.
I think for me, when you look at him, he's been a breath of fresh air.
Bruno Lage has been absolutely brilliant.
Different type of manager as well.
But big up Origi, man. Origi again silencing the Liverpool haters, doubters.
Is he one of them kind of, they call him the cult hero at Anfield?
To me, he's the performance of the weekend. The individual performance of the weekend is Origi. Because he comes off the bench last minute, bang, and it's guaranteed. And he's done it before.
Yeah.
He's done it before.
And you know what is as well with him is the fact that he never sulks on the bench. He never kind of like says anything. He just gets along with his job, and he's always got a big goals. You said about Everton game, big goals when
Champions League, mate. He done it when both times when they pushed City the first season. The second, he did it. He scored goals, man. For me, I think he's good enough to go and play for Villa. He's good enough to go and play for West Ham, for example.
True.
He's good enough to play. True. You know what I mean? Even like honestly, like sometimes if let's say if they get rid of Kane, I can see Origi going up front for Spurs week in, week out, banging in goals.
True.
I genuinely can. That's how much I rate him.
True.
That's how much I rate him. So it just shows you. Thiago, but Liverpool, to me, I watched it. They altered their style now. They're playing more possession-based football and passing teams to death. But it was all about the pass from their best, one of the best centre halves in the world. Yeah, you know what I mean. It was all about the centre half from Van Dijk, diagonal 40-yard diagonal pass. Salah takes it on with one touch. It was that made the goal. And Origi spun, boom, bottom corner, mate. and they were robbed the game. United did that to them, but they ripped us. They didn't rip Liverpool.
No.
Liverpool ripped them, and Liverpool deserved to win at the end of the day.
Yeah,
it don't matter what time it comes, mate. When you're going for the league,
95th minute
you don't care what time it comes. It comes. Yeah, stock has plummeted a lot since. Yeah. Trust me, man. Listen, it is what it is.
Klopp Origi.
Yeah, it is. It is Klopp Origi, man. He's been a brilliant player. But Wolverhampton, it's the first time I've watched a game this season. In 15 games, it's the first game I would say they didn't do enough for this at home with all the talent they've got. They should have gone out and threatened Liverpool, and they didn't. And that's sometimes because Liverpool didn't let them play. But also, to me, that the first time he's got the tactics wrong. They should have gone at Liverpool. The best form of defense against Liverpool is to attack them.
Yeah, sure.
And he didn't. True. So Bruno Lage, we allowed him, for me, one of the performances of the weekend, man. Yeah. The forgotten man.
Yeah. But I think Wolves will still do well.
Of course.
A couple of bites behind us. They'll do well. They'll do well.
Yeah. This all Shaka say. Orugi's a mistaken guy. Top Reds hate him, sadly. That's crazy, mate. Arteta out. Arteta, he's at the wheel. You're not sentiment.
Let's hope he wins today.
Love Arsenal.
No, actually, we don't want
Arsenal hate. Yeah. Love Arsenal hate. He's funny, man. He must have a lot of people in his family who support Arsenal, man.
He's
you know what? It's interesting.
Sorry, mate, but this is it now. This is how it goes, mate.
This is mad. This is absolutely mad. So we'll see. We'll see. For me, Liverpool still there, and I said it all season. Everybody was getting gassed about Liverpool.
Yeah.
Sorry, about Chelsea. I was like, listen, 15 games in, it's shaping up now.
Yeah.
Chelsea have got to stay with a pack.
Yeah.
They got to stay with a pack.
You know what it is with me?
But to me, if you go and finish above Liverpool and City, you win the league.
Yeah, easily. I think Liverpool at Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City. We'll talk about them in a bit, but I think they're going clear, man. Man City, Bernardo Silva for me, the best player in the league right now.
One of the best players in the world right now.
World right now.
One of the most consistent.
Over the mantle of De Bruyne being the main man.
They were going to sell him, you know.
Yeah, I know. 70 million. How much? You know, for me, I need a player like that in my team. He's a creative.
He can play every position. Central
on the right.
He can play on the left, on the right.
Yeah.
He can play as a false 9.
Yeah.
He can drop in deeper into midfield and play as a number 8.
There you go.
Sensational, man.
Sensational player. City. You know, in terms of is it 9 wins in a row now for them? 9 wins in a row.
I said it. I said it in the spaces, and people were like, you're boring. I said, people are like, Man City are not going to win it this season. I said, listen, Man City and Liverpool can go on some mad unbeaten runs. I have not seen Chelsea do that. I've not seen Chelsea win 15 games in a row. I've seen City do that. I've seen Liverpool do that. But I've not seen Chelsea do that. So at the end of the day, Bernardo Silva, absolutely. But you know what? Give up Watford, though. Watford played well.
They tried.
Dennis, man. Look, 77% possession, 26 shots on goal, 13 Saeed.
Look at they did well.
Yeah, they did well. Listen, they did well. They had a couple of chances and they should have. So it wasn't the goals. It should be about 3-2 on chances because they had some decent chances and there was a couple of misses from Watford. But big up to the youngster who came and scored the equaliser for them. But look, 26. That's total domination. 13 shots on goal.
Yep.
The goalkeeper was busy, man. And in 13, 3 will go in. And that's what City did at the end of the day. But Bernardo Silva, man of the match. It was interesting that they played Grealish as a false 9.
Yeah.
And he did everything but score, to be fair to him.
Yeah, he played well. But he's done his bit now. That's it now, to see the back of these big teams. He's had enough now. I think that was the last kind of game. They played Arsenal. They played United.
We're not a big... Bro, they battered us. They battered us, mate. So
so Leicester, they played it well. So now it's 6 pointers. 6 pointers now. But this kid here, Hernandez, what a shot! It came off the post. Yeah,
bang! Quick to react there. But Bernardo Silva's 2 goals. The second one for me when it comes inside Danny Rose.
Goal of the month already.
Ben's it in top bins, mate. Top bin bender. City for me. Look saucy. They look saucy. Big up Steve Kramer, Saeed. Great work on the Robbie channel this weekend, man. Big up, man. Big up. Thoughts on Rashford? Poor form. He worries. Yeah, listen, we'll come to that in a minute. We'll come to that when we come to our game. But Salah, the best in the league, and Bernardo second week. Okay, you can say that.
They're neck and neck though.
Yeah. To me, last month, Salah was the best player in the world.
Yeah.
He's dropped off a little bit. But Liverpool, they can hurt you from different players, man. They're still winning games. So Liverpool for me.
Don't write them off. You said it. I was like saying to me, will they get top 4 this season?
Yeah, of course he is. He is and tax. MD. Of course he is. Jude Bellingham, we'll come to that, man. We'll come to that in a minute. But I want to see us be more efficient in the identity like City. Yeah, man, of course. That's what we're pushing for, innit? That's what we're pushing for.
Is he a look for Ali?
Nah, he might be, yeah. But that was the weekend, yeah. So let's go to Sunday, innit? Sunday. Let's get back to Sunday.
There we go. Bottom.
There we go. Here. Here we go. Here. I thought this was a good game.
Cracking game.
I thought.
Did you see? By the way, did you see the video?
The fans.
Of the director of football going mad. Oh my god!
Because the Leeds fans are giving him saying, "How come we haven't got?" Because they're getting loads of injuries.
Yeah,
exactly. They're like, "Why have you not bought players?"
No. Also saying, there's a lot of draws in there. What's going on? And listen, be careful what you wish for.
My guy's giving it to them. My guy's giving it to them. Absolutely, but big up Bamford, man. They miss Bamford so much, man. They missed him. He comes back.
And have they done well considering that they've had a lot of injuries, Leeds?
Yeah, they, to be fair, they've got they got the win. That was a huge win. The win against
possession dominated them.
Yeah.
Shots dominated.
Yeah. So it is a very interesting a form for them because they've had injuries. They got 2 injuries again.
Oh no, Bamford did play.
Nah, he came on. He scored he scored the equaliser. He scored the equaliser. Yeah. Bamford did, but he came on like a couple of minutes to go. And then he scored that 90th minute. He come off his knee. But the celebration, the scenes at Allen Road was just mad, bro.
Come on, man, Leeds, you know what I mean?
Absolutely mad. But to be fair, they were unlucky. I thought they had better chances
they did.
to win the game.
They did, but it just shows you.
Look, 13 shots on goal, 6 on target, 3 on target. But their 3, I thought were, the guy missed.
It just shows you can't take your foot off the gas.
Yeah.
In any way. You've got to be on it.
I mean, this kid that they got, the Spanish kid who scored the first goal for them. Here,
Baptiste.
No, Canos.
Canos.
Listen,
have they got a lot of Spanish players in there too?
Yeah, but Canos, it's Scandinavian and Spanish. Canos, he missed the absolute sitter in the back post. He was harder to miss in the back post, but his finish was class. And then he went and celebrated, and then Leeds started hitting him. He went and celebrated near the Leeds fans, and they started.
Of course.
Yo, Leeds fans are hooligans, mate. Be careful. But
you're gonna go to Leeds
Bamford now, no chance, mate. Never. I'm never going to Leeds, mate. There's certain places I'll never go to West Ham away. Had bad time there, West Ham fans. I'm never going to Chelsea away.
Yeah,
because they're back in the day they used to be horrible. They're not all this new Chelsea now, mate. Back in the day they were horrible. Yeah. And Leeds, they're the 3 clubs I stay away from. Forget about Millwall in the cups or whatever. But
Millwall's a special category, man.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, very entertaining game, and Leeds were unlucky not to win it.
Coming out.
But the sun's popping out. About time the 2 rascals have literally had fallen asleep.
Yeah,
Scholes and Seedorf played for almost 3 hours.
3 hours easily,
non-stop,
easily.
But big up to Brentford. Brentford, point for them.
Yeah,
it's win your home game. If you're a new club, they will promote to the Premier League. It's crazy. If you've been promoted to the Premier League, you need to win a lot of your home games and get the draws away, not get beat. Get a result away games, and they're doing that. So big up to them. Massive miss, Tony. Tony was a massive miss.
Yeah,
that's why they played Canos.
Massive.
There you go. Ali is educating us here. Yeah, Canos came from the Liverpool Academy. Yo, the man could finish, man. That was a scintillating finish, but the header he missed.
Yeah,
man. The header. Nah, mate. Never rolling down to the Millwall. So listen,
Rangers are Celtic.
Mate. I love to go to the All Firm derby. Like I'll go to the All Firm, but I never want to go to that, mate. I never go to Millwall, mate.
Yeah,
I'll never go to Millwall because knowing me, I'll get arrested. Knowing me, I'll get arrested.
Activist Lourdes will be out there in the streets.
I'll be out there, mate, doing it.
Yeah, good point for Brentford, man.
We'll come back to us, but 3 games, Premier League games in a row, man. Tottenham
doing a bit. And they finally now, Conte, finally getting the best start of Tottenham in terms of finding a bit of form and
efficient,
You
very
know,
efficient.
They didn't have, look at the possession.
Yeah.
At home. That's for me. It's crazy to think that they have that possession.
Yeah,
you know, look at the possession at the bottom.
To me, this was the goal of the weekend.
Yeah,
Lucas was the goal of the weekend. That was the best goal in the weekend for me. But look,
41% at home,
nearly 60% possession to bot. What does percentage mean if you got one shot on goal? Means nothing.
True.
Means nothing.
Yeah, you said
this
that,
have to me, a percentage has to mean that you have had so many shots on target and the keeper made saves.
You've had the ball for
you've had the ball. Having the ball for having the ball sake.
Yeah.
I'm not out about that.
Yeah.
I'm not here. Look, 7. That's called efficiency, mate. Italian efficiency.
6.
7 shots on target. 6 on target, mate. 7 shots, 6 on target. Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's what they did. But still, talk about it. Harry Kane, if I would have said to you, we got to December and Harry Kane's only got 1 Premier League goal, what would you have said?
I would have said, is it still August? It's true.
Yeah, or September.
That's what you would have said. So, it just for me, Harry Kane, the goals will come, but I'll tell you what, mate, you know, it's a case of, the other thing is, he's not having a bad game, though, Nuruddin. It's not.
To be fair, he's improved because you know that you're not going to he get dropped in at Kane or no Kane, mate.
There you go.
With Conte. So he's played well. He was unlucky, to be fair. He had about 6. He had 3 chances to score. 2 of them he should have done better.
Yeah.
2 of them he should have done better. 2 of them he should have done better.
You know what I mean? Look, you know,
but they're on that rise. And for that
top 4, do you reckon?
100%. They're going to be competing. For me, West Ham and Spurs are 100% competing for top 4. And so is Arsenal, to be fair. It's gonna be close. Yeah. It all depends on Man United and what we do. If we can pull away,
what we do.
It's what we do, mate. It's about what we do. But big up Lucas Moura for me. The goal of the weekend for me.
Yeah, easy.
Absolute 2 spin. See you later, mate. Taps it beside him. Gets the 1-2. Taps it again. Turns. 3 players about to come on him. He unleashes one top corner, and look what he's saying. His manager's saying here.
Yeah.
His manager's like, I think he scored an amazing goal, but he has the quality to score more goals. And he has to score more goals in the rest of the season. Pressure!
Yeah, that's true.
And Dean Smith was like, yo, it wasn't a 3-0 game.
Yeah.
He goes,
that doesn't
nah, but you didn't convert. Yeah, but to me, that's why I will tell him. 1 shot on goal. Nah. And that was just the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, true.
With Pookie.
True.
You have to be more efficient, man, in front of goal.
True. That's true, man.
That's how it is, people. Yeah, 17. There we go. Big up, man. Big up to every one of you, man. Subscribe to the channel. You're not already subscribed, guys. There's nearly 90 of you in here. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Big up. What's the media onto Kane? Nah, because he's England captain, mate.
Yeah, he's
England captain. If that was Martial and he only scored 1 goal, sell him.
Sell him. Sell him.
You know what the media agenda is, innit? But when you're white and you're an England captain, mate, you literally get away with murder. Literally, Harry Kane could go and murder somebody outside the stadium and get away with it. And then Gary Neville will be like, "That's not Harry Kane. Harry clean.
Gary Neville will be like,
squeaky clean, mate."
Gary Neville will be like, I've had an interview with him, and he's a good trainer."
Exactly. I would hold off giving Moura the goal of the week and see what Rondon turns into. Prime R9 against. Nah, mate. I doubt that. Rondon's carrying that. To me, man, have you seen Rondon? He's carrying 2 stone heavy, mate.
Yeah, I think
mate. You need to get in that gym, lad.
Yeah.
You need to get in that gym, lad. You need to do more circuit training, stop lifting weights, bro. The man's carrying a lot, man. This ain't Chinese football, lad.
Yeah.
It's not football in China where you can coast through the game. Have you seen what happened to the Chinese Super League? Crumble, mate.
Yeah, because the money's gone.
Money's gone, mate. Crumbled.
That's crazy to think, you know.
It's crumbled, man.
And whatnot.
Origi gets more goals than Kane. Ras. Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
Ras.
Probably about 2 goals this season, Origi. 2-3 goals.
Ras. Ali spitting fire, mate. It's disrespectful. Pogba would have got destroyed. I don't know what that is. Pogba. I don't know. Pogba would have got destroyed. Who would have got destroyed? Big on Nora. Why is this fridge Harry Beckenbauer still captain? He's a clown. He's only Saeed racing. Yo, Saeed's let go of him anyway. You know what? Thiago Silva for me has been brilliant. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But for me, Spurs are on the march, mate. And we're playing against Norwich next Saturday. It's
Norwich.
gonna be a very tight game. So hey, let them know. We talked about it on the Straight Jacket
Yeah,
podcast.
Straight Jacket podcast, 6:30 today.
6:30, mate. So that you got an hour there to watch, and then there you go. Monday Night Football.
Monday Night Football, ready for Monday Night Football. Hopefully the Banter Club is going to lose today because they are the Banter
They
Club.
need this result. They need this
But
result.
Everton, if they lose, I think Rafa gone.
They sacked their director of football because he spent a lot of money in 1.5 season, and it's
crazy.
They can't spend any more money. They can't spend any more because of financial fair play.
Why do you have the sack there? Woodward and them guys?
Because I told you, we got Glazers who are just basically the same coin, mate. The Glazers, the Glazers love Woodward like he's their son, mate, because he made the money, mate. He's made the money.
Yeah.
He's made the money. And then we come
This
to
one
Stevie
here,
G,
man.
mate. Steve Gerrard.
Listen, he's doing
He
it.
fell on his bed. He gave it to them, Baba. Ta-ra, ta-ra. There we go. But you know what? You got to give it him.
Yeah.
You got to give it Stevie Gerrard.
He's doing bits.
You know what? 4 games, 3 wins, mate. Convincing.
It was against Man City. I think they were unlucky.
And people are thinking, my guy can't organize his team, right? My guy can't organize his team. 11 goals they've conceded.
I know.
11 goals from set pieces.
I know.
It's incredible.
I didn't want to be Man United manager.
I want to be Man United manager. Nah, mate. Nah. Like, here, look. Leicester, more possession. First half, to be fair, it was a game of 2 halves. First half was Leicester.
Yeah.
But still, what I like about Stevie G's team, they still make chances.
Yeah.
They still make chances, right? Look, 13, 12, 5, 4. That's what I'm saying, that they're direct. Like, they are direct, Villa. When they don't have to be, like, they still make shots on goal. And I'm telling you, everybody's playing for him.
Now,
Everybody's playing for him.
Because
Mings all of a sudden looks like a proper, like, all-round defender, man.
All-round defender.
I did think that they were lucky because I think 2 decent penalty shouts yesterday.
Yeah, true.
2 decent penalty shouts for Leicester.
Yeah.
But Leicester, man. Leicester Farians, man.
Free fall. They got to Lee Chappie, but
listen, Lee Chappie, you need to get in there, lad. You need to show them how to defend from the corners and set pieces, man. Because they're absolutely, and every team's targeting them.
Yeah,
every team is targeting them. Every team. So that's what's happening. But look, for me, Villa are an efficient team. 13 shots, 4 on goal, and they should have scored. They could have buried the game. It could have been 4. You know what I mean? It could have been 4-2, 3-2. You know what I mean? It could have been. It could have been 3.
But you know, it was
3-1. Sorry, 4-1.
Leicester are for me. They're in free fall, man.
So, no, not even that. And they also, we got to say
missing Tielemans as well.
They're missing Tielemans, heavily missing Tielemans. Indeed, he looks like an average player without Tielemans, you know?
Yeah, he does. He does look, and that's the saddest thing about it because I don't want him to be.
Yeah, he looks like an average player, but you got to give it to Stevie G, mate. Stevie G! It's Stevie G! It's Stevie G! And guess what the next game is?
Where?
Anfield, mate. Stevie G's coming home, mate. He's coming home to take some points.
Oh, that's going to be on Sky Sports as well. Man.
That's going to be a fascinating game, mate. Stevie G.
Steven Gerrard.
No, I don't think so, Ali Khan. But we're going to come to United in a minute. But for me, Leicester in free for all. Yeah. Without Tielemans, they don't look like the same creatively.
Exactly.
And also without them sorting out listen, you could go and sign, right? Look how many points it's cost them, yeah?
I know.
They could go and sign now one of the best set-piece coaches in the world. Get him in.
Yeah.
Get him in, mate. Because whatever you doing, Brenda's Rodgers, whatever your coaches are doing, it's not working.
Yeah.
Players are not listening.
They're not.
So you need to go and get somebody with fresh new ideas to help this club out. But knowing the Leicester owners, they'll do it. Leicester owners will do it, mate. Listen, Leicester will do it. They'll do it.
I don't know if they will, you know.
They'll do it, man. Honestly, if I talk to Brendan Rodgers, say, listen, we need to get somebody in to help you, man. Because that bit of the job, you're not doing.
You're not doing well.
Yeah. So Stevie G, we'll see if he'll be smiling next weekend, next Monday. We'll see if he's have that little smile on his face. There are little chubby cheeks in it. Put a lot of weight on, innit? His hair is still brown, innit? But we'll see. Give it 3 months of Premier League football. Yeah. Don't be see the greys all over the place, man. And the ball patch. Out. The ball patch coming, mate. I'm telling you. Managerial is stressed out. Look, he's got bags, mate. Bags under his eyes, mate. Honestly, the stress is next level. No, I do like him as a character. I do like him. And like I said, I think he's one of the best midfielders in Premier League era. I rate him as a coach because I saw in the Europa League, I saw Rangers doing bits against big teams, man, playing some really nice stuff.
Okay.
And he's going to get a backing at Villa. Villa got money.
Yeah.
Billionaires own Villa.
Yeah.
They'll back him. So
and is that a good stable club for good fans?
Yeah,
good,
man.
You know?
Yeah, man. I'm happy for Villa because they're a big club.
Yeah.
Big club, mate. Like Forest, they're one of the teams that could say we won the European Cup back in the day.
And did you see I don't see the video of the fan that was doing it to City fans about where's the European Cup?
Exactly.
The European
of course,
Cup?
mate. Listen, Tielemans to City. Ras. Is that what he's been linked with? He's a good player, man, Tielemans. For me, I would get rid of McTominay and get Tielemans. That's me personally.
Who's better, Basuma or Didi?
You know what?
Different positions, though.
You know what? In terms of like, Basuma's better on the ball, but indeed he's better defensively. That's how I describe it.
But for me, I want someone who's better on the ball, though, man.
Yeah.
Because defensively, we could be a shape like that, though. We could defend as a shape. But
Rodgers is one of the worst bottlers. Word football shit manager. Hopefully, he don't come to United. Colatori. Hey, Rio man, what have you got against Colatori, man? Pick up Colatori. I'll never forget Colatori, when he played for City, yeah? Man took his wife's dieting pills, got banned.
Oh, God.
You know what he said? Guess what his excuse was?
What?
I thought they were my vitamins.
Oh, my God. He didn't get enough exposure that time, but if he was right now, oh, my God, mate.
Man took his wife's slimming tablets, I'm like, you got to do circuit training, man. You're a professional footballer. You're taking your wife's slimming tablets. He goes, I thought they were my vitamins. She kept them in the same place.
Oh, God.
Big up Colatori, man. Colatori. What a player he was, man. He could play in midfield. He could play right back. He could play centre half.
Proper.
He was good, man. He was good, man. Torre was a good player, man. It's a guy named Davis. He's his coach for sure, though. Yeah. He's one of the coaches. Colatori, man. Was at Liverpool, Arsenal City, man. Sleeping. Honestly, no, it wasn't slimming. It was slimming, not sleeping. Slimming. Slimming tablets, yeah? Like to get rid of weight. She was taking slimming tablets, right? And then I'm sure he also got caught cheating, innit? He got caught cheating as well, yeah. He got. I think it must have been early days Instagram models, innit? Back in the day.
You never know.
The funniest. I loved it. You know what? I seen him once in the car and I was cycling when he played for Man City, and the lights changed and he went away. But he's one of the guys I always think I really would love to spend some time with. Colatori. He's got stories to tell. That guy. He's got stories, mate. Fabrizio just confirmed the news about Chris Amos. But listen, we'll see what Amos will bring in it.
Sounds like a good name, but
we'll see. We'll see. But listen, Stevie G, 4 games, push City, could have got an equaliser.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, 3 wins, mate. Yeah. Villa climbing up the league, mate. Climbing up the league. So the new manager bounces there, but I think he's got good coaching. He apparently got a coach, yeah? That is one of the most highly rated coaches to be his coach.
Yeah, of course.
At Rangers, and then he's bought him here with Villa. Of
course.
So apparently he doesn't do the coaching; he oversees.
But why would he
not speaks to them? But because Ollie thought
Ollie knew best.
Ollie knew best, and look where he is now fishing back in Norway. Saeed, how many times did I say to you, for Ollie to succeed, he needs better coaches around him?
True.
When you're learning on a job, you need better coaches around you, mate.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then with the final game, people, this is the table. This is what I was saying. It's still tight, Saeed. Look, it's still tight. Still 6 points to Southampton and Leeds and Crystal Palace. 7 points to Brentford. So it's tight. It's very tight. Man United are 6 at the moment.
Obviously,
that's why we need Everton tonight. We're all Everton fans tonight. Come on, Everton!
Come on, United.
Come on,
Everton tonight. But big win, man. Big win. We need the performance.
Let's talk about it, Saeed. I'm going to leave you to talk about this, man. I've chatted enough. Talk to me.
For me, it was a much needed win. Happy for me with the performance. It was controlled. I never looked like we were going to... what's Vieira said? Disappointment was, you are, mate. You know what I mean? But, by the way, did you see Vieira when he tried to grab the ball? Oh, my God. It's still a cheater,
we give it him, you know that?
Yeah.
Vieira! Oh, Vieira! Oh, he give Giggsy the ball. Anna, slow one, fuck off. We give it him, mate. We were giving it him all throughout the game, man.
Yeah.
But Saeed talked to me. He said, "We got when you get an opportunity, you have to take them.
Yeah,
when you don't take them, you're left vulnerable."
Exactly.
I'm disappointed. Jaden, fantastic game. Listen, they had one shot, mate. One shot in that area. They had two shots.
My heart went in my mouth there when it was what do you call it? When he had that opportunity. But for me, Nuruddin, control performance. I'm happy. I'm buzzing.
For once, for the past 2 months or the past since the beginning of the season,
I was chilled out.
You've not gone to the stadium where you're biting your nails.
No,
every time the ball goes in our half, it's a goal.
Yeah, exactly. It's a goal. You run an attack, they score. You know, it was never like it never felt like that. So I was never kind of concerned about United in a sense like that. So yeah, but I'm just happy that we're finally getting the defense sorted out, Nuruddin. That sometimes I look at attacking wise, we're not quite there yet, but you know, defensively, Nuruddin, we've not been there.
Yeah,
and we need to sort it out. And you know, it's a positive start for me. Clean sheet, first clean sheet for David De Gea in 16 games. I think it is 16 games.
That's what he told you. My match reaction said 3 points clean sheet, mate.
Yeah, the last clean sheet I had in Premier League was Wolves, and that was like the second game of the season or something like that.
Yeah, but Saeed, these three things don't, to me, no point having 61 possession, 16 shots, and going on having 3 on target.
Yeah,
to me, that's not domination because, like I said, if AU takes that shot, they defend with for their lives and they win 1-0.
Win 1-0, yeah.
And this will mean jack all this year. If their keeper was man of the match and made saves right, left, and centre, then you could say, you know what, maybe. And
most of them, the shots we had on target,
they weren't testing the
shots.
Keeper.
It weren't kind of testing the keeper.
No, they weren't. So to me,
is it a true measurement of United's dominance? I
exactly,
don't know.
exactly.
But time will tell, though.
Time will tell. Listen, is that 2 45-minute training sessions with the players?
Yeah,
it's going to take time. But in terms of conceding, shipping in goals, we were not shipping in goals. But for me, the next bit now he has to coach is here, this stat there, those 2 stats, shots on goal. Yeah. When you have that much possession,
you'll get there. You'll get there because you know what? It'll be a case of getting them coached, like he said to you. You know, chemistry. You know, getting them all together. And for me, you know, I think you know we'll get that. I think it just needs to take time, and nobody rush him. Nobody question his methods right now. You've got to just give him time, build his team, and he has to work out what people like. Because he said about McTominay, he said that he didn't like the fact that they played too many square passes, you know, and it's like they want forward passes. So yeah, man, it's good. Man.
This is Ali Khan here. Big up Ali Khan, man. Diehard Liverpool fan. Do you think that the Scottish Premier League is disrespected? Both Rodgers and Gerrard walked away from the 2 best jobs in Scotland. Of course it is, bro. Of course, the Premier League is king, bro. Premier League, all the money is where the best players are. The Premier League is king, man. And the Scottish League, unfortunately, the standards of the Scottish League has dropped significantly to what it was 15 years ago. Massively. 15 years ago, the Scottish League was top, man. Both Rangers and Celtic were getting into the Champions League places. They were both competing. So, even 10 years ago, they were competing. For me, the only thing is that in terms of control, in that first half an hour, to me, the first half, we had a first good half.
First
half without
minutes.
really testing the keeper. And those of you who follow me on Twitter, check it out, yeah? That guy, Red Devil,
Did you
Mr.
find 5G, by the way?
Sorry?
Did you get 5G in the stadium?
Nah, you know what? Somehow, luckily, I went to the toilet and I sent the thing before I went into a cubicle. I sent the thing and it worked.
Wow.
There might be something near the toilets, man. So that's what I'm going to do next time at half time.
Toilet business, though.
But anyway, enough people were taking, sniff and all that, mate. Some craziness going on there, man.
Telling you, man.
Honestly. But what I was saying was that, for me, in that first half, that was the best half of football we've played this season in terms of penning teaming, in terms of not letting. And like I said, I sang yesterday, the front 3 of Palace were locked. We got locked up. They won't let me out. Ralph won't let us out. He locked us up. He won't let us out. That's what Ralph did, mate. He locked them up. Honestly, in that first half, they couldn't get out. And it's the system because Man United condensed the game into this much. Back in the day, like the spaces between our midfield and our defenders would be like against
so wide.
It'd be like that. Honestly, I can get that wide like that, right? Yes. On yesterday's game, it was that.
Yeah.
It was that. That's the level of space Man United were operating on. At one time, when I looked at it, I thought, wow, Lindelof and Maguire were so much 35 yards away from the Crystal Palace goal. So we squeezed the play.
You need that kind of game plan, though, to know that we're not going to be, dictated for what we do. We in control of the situation.
I thought after 60 minutes we gassed out, though.
60
minutes we gassed out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well,
we gassed out.
For me, it would be crazy if they didn't, because it's
we stopped winning second balls. And the crazy thing is, what I loved and saw was tactical foul. And look, 16 fouls committed. When you're squeezing the play, it naturally means that your team's going to give away a lot more free kicks, because you can't allow that team to break on you, especially when you got that front line speed, Gonzalez front line. And everybody was aggressive. So all I need for me is the next percentage is shots, work the keeper more.
Yeah.
Work the keeper more. Because in our first half dominance, that keeper should have at least made 6-7 saves.
Yeah, we should have.
We should have scored maybe 2 at least.
Should have.
So to me, that's why percentage can be misleading. The stat is very misleading, people. The gaps are small. I expect McTominay and Fred to get better, because the passing is going to be between 10 yards. It's not going to be 30 or 40 yards when they misplace the ball. When it's tight, everything's close to each other.
Yeah.
They're close to Bruno. They're close to Sancho. They're going to be close to Ronaldo. The passes will find.
Interlinked.
But the system, we saw it for the first time since Van Gaal set in. We saw Man United team went on a football pitch, played with a distinct football system.
Absolutely.
So
and you need that.
I'm glad Diego Dalot, Tellers are getting all the love in.
Yeah. Would you give Dalot again the man of the match, the performance of the week?
You know what? I think Fred, because we needed a goal at that time. I think just because of that, Fred's stats were really good.
You can't hate
but
Fred, that's a likable character in it.
That right foot, man, to bend it like that. When people next to me like, did that take a deflection? I'm like, no, that's him.
Yeah.
Big up, man. Listen, it's just the way it is, bro. Listen, it's political because he's been bought for 80 million. I think to take the captaincy, I think he's not the captain of Man United. He's not. He's proven that beyond doubt. But Ranić is just settling in. He's not going to quickly do that. He's going to come in and he's going to get them on side, and then he's going to do what he's going to do. So get ready for the changes. But he has to get his coaches in. Let's talk about, we're talking about United. Yeah. Listen, as a Liverpool fan, are you worried?
No.
Your pressing improved already. Of course it did. It improved. Of course it did. For me, we need replace Pogba and McTominay in January. Yeah, Rio Clark, that's an opinion. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. One thing I would say about Scott McTominay, he's got Scottish protection racket, mate, at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Since Jose Mourinho gave him that trophy, made a trophy for him, because you know why?
Yeah, of course.
At Old Trafford, we were at a game where we needed to win, and he was passing the ball back. And Jose said, even I love that he did that, because he didn't listen to the fans, he listened to me.
Yeah.
And at the end of the season, he gave him a special trophy. So this guy is undroppable. But for me, everybody gets a clean slate. I just want Ralph to get his people in. Chris Amos, welcome to Man United. I hope that you're a better coach than you are as a manager.
Yeah.
Because Toronto FC took their biggest defeat in their history under you. And that's why you were sacked. But I hope you can come in and do a job for us. Big up. I think Tellers, Shaw are good for left back. Aaron Wan-Bissaka might have to go to the reserves as he's offering nothing going forward. I think this might, if that doesn't motivate you, you not being in a team.
He's having like hippie crack and all that, and just videos of him.
Yeah, man. Listen, the guy, he's acting immaturely, man. I see him more at crossing the ball and attacking. I see him more at Archie's.
That's crazy.
He's been banned. He was banned from driving, and then he got banned again for driving without any license.
Yeah.
So he needs to go and do that, man. So somebody needs to focus this kid. But for me, if you don't be careful, it's going to be out at the end of the season, mate.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because for me, if you're acting like that with your taking balloons and all of that kind of balava.
Yeah.
Nah, mate. See you later, mate. See you later.
And watch out for your friends, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's like hanging around with the wrong crowd, mate.
Yeah.
Football career is short, my friend. Football career is short. You can do whatever you do after you retire. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Focus, man. Millions across this planet, billions across this planet would love to be in your shoes, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Fix up, man. Stop hanging around with these clowns. Stop hanging around with these clowns and stop thinking that you've made it. You've not made it, mate. You won zilch. You've not won anything. You've won. You think you might have hit the jackpot when you signed for Man United, but you're not playing like somebody who deserves to play for Man United. So you won, Jack. Fix up, man. Seriously. If I see you in Argis, I'm going to tell him, on my mother's grave, I'll tell him to his face. Everything I just said now, so he knows I'm a straight talker.
Yeah,
I'll tell it to him.
I'll
say, listen, you're playing for Man United now, mate. You're not at Crystal Palace. Because you'll be back at, even Crystal Palace might not want you back, man. They might not even want you back at this rate. You need to fix up. And if it doesn't, I'm telling you, he'll be gone by in a year or at the end of the season.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, true.
Because Ralph ain't going to accept this, mate. He ain't going to accept this shit.
No, not at all.
He ain't going to accept that. But Man United, we had a system, defined system. Every player knew what they were doing, Saeed. And we go again on Wednesday, innit?
We go again Wednesday, fresh team. Then Norwich.
How's Leslie?
She went there.
Leslie's had enough, mate.
No, she apparently she had a little gathering, Christmas party gathering.
Okay.
You know, it's like season of festivity.
Ali, Carl, you're a United fan? Oh, okay. The way you're talking, look like a Liverpool fan, bro.
Yeah, look like a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, but big up to you. Big up to you, bro. Big up. Ralph played the same system at Southampton. Yeah, 4-2-2-2, yeah. It's that system because you get more of it.
Yeah.
But to be fair to Southampton, they gas out. So it's not sustainable in the long term. The quality's got to show. And the players have to be also possession-based, not just winning the ball back all the time, losing it. You don't need to win the ball back all the time if you're keeping hold of the ball.
Yeah, true,
our passing has to improve, and that's another thing that Ralph has to improve, mate.
Yeah.
Our passing has to improve.
True.
Yeah. So it'll be very interesting. Now, listen, Pogba to me will be what he is. At the end of the day, I said it 3 times. As Saeed, I told him, when the first time he asked for a transfer, I said, let the guy go, man. Why are Man United keeping a player who doesn't want to be here?
You know what I mean? And then, you know, he's had his fair share of criticism and he's had his fair share of praise. But I think for both parties, maybe it's time to move on.
Listen, Dean, if you follow me on Twitter, come in touch. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. If you want to be the producer of it, let's do it. We can do it, bro. We can do that podcast.
Sorry, people.
Sorry, people. By mistake, man. He couldn't hear us.
Sorry, people.
Sorry, people. Listen, Man United are. We muted FC, mate. We're muted FC.
Muted FC, man.
We muted FC, mate.
Yeah.
I tell you who's muted. Crystal Palace were muted.
Crystal Palace are muted. Exactly.
Especially Penteke.
Neil Ashton FC, yeah.
Neil Ashton, mate.
He's still around, man. He's still around doing his magic, man. I'll tell you that, man. Don't forget, Neil Ashton's around, mate.
Neil Ashton, what was he doing with the internet before?
There you go. And also, January's around the corner, mate, so this is his time to
Rio, you're trolling now, yeah. You're trolling. You're trolling now, lad. Stop it. You're trolling now, man.
Yeah, you can hear the cats.
You can hear the cats. We're not on mute, mate. We're not on mute. Stop that talk. I love these guys, mate. Honestly, I can't hear. Go on, Rio. Yeah. Listen.
Wan-Bissaka muted you, apparently.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka muted me. Yeah. Big up. But I love people like Rio and that, and Chia Bai and that. These absolute banter people, man. I did a preview on Friday night for the Palace game, and for 10 minutes I didn't hit the live button. Wow. For 10 minutes I'm talking, and then I only chat like comments is not popping like he usually does. And you know what? I wasn't live. I was laughing my head off, bro. I was so tired. You're lagging the internet, man. It's Neil Ashton. Neil Ashton is doing his bits, man. Would Fred Hadera pivot work,
I
yeah.
think it would work.
Yeah, it would
100%.
work. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Or should we get a ball player? No, I think we need high-octane players. We need somebody who's good on the ball,
Yeah.
but we also need somebody who can press as well. Because I believe you don't need to press as much if you got possession of the ball.
Course,
you don't need to press as much. You don't need to press as much when you we've got the ball. So tactically, Ralph Ranić has got a lot of work to do. Technically, he's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah,
it's going to take time. Hopefully, his people are coming in. But big up to every one of you. So who gets the Muppet Pundit of the week? Everybody who told, all of the Muppets that told you, it was Ralph's formation.
Yeah.
It was Ralph who picked the team against Villarreal, against Chelsea, and against Arsenal.
Yeah.
All of them, they're all Muppets of the week. And some of you guys believe them. All those lazy pundits told you. The difference between those 3 games and the game that we watched yesterday, day and night, mate. For me, the team of the weekend,
I would say Tottenham. Would you say?
Nah, I think we got to give it. I know it hurts, but City, man, City look on. City look saucy. To be fair, West Ham as well. West Ham, you know what, West Ham, because if people would say it was a fluke that they beat Liverpool, they beat Chelsea now. They beat teams that was going for the league, man, and we've still got to go there, Saeed.
Exactly.
And we always have a disaster there, don't we?
We
always have a disaster. McTominay playing centre half. So, manager of the weekend, Ralph for me. Ralph
Ragnick. Yeah.
What a way, because he locked 3 attacking players. They're not shit. Yeah. Saha's not shit. No. Ayu's not shit. No. Banteke's not shit. This season they've been firing.
Yeah.
They've scored a lot more goals this season than they have in the past. And he locked them for 60 minutes. Lock on lock. And Ralph for me, big up. I think the goal of the weekend went to Lucas, but I think last weekend's was Bernardo's against Villa.
Yeah.
During the week. That was Bernardo's.
Of course.
But on this weekend, it was it was Lucas Moura. The team of the week. You know what? You got to give it West Ham.
West Ham, yeah. We'll give it West Ham.
West Ham are the team of the week. But the Muppet Pundits are every one of those clowns that told you, that were telling you. The player for United this week, I think Fred, he showed it, and he scored a fantastic goal, man. People around me were like, did that take a deflection? I'm like, no, mate.
You know why?
He bent that with his right foot. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
So big up, man. Subscriber of the week, Lamu, 100%, mate. Lam Manu, mate. Lou Manu. Lou Manu last night was trolling somebody him and somebody else were getting into each other in the comments, man. Honestly, I had to pause. But yeah, it is what it is, people. It's been lovely, Saeed. Thank you. Let them know again when the podcast coming out.
6:30 podcast coming out. Straight Jacket podcast. We talk about Ralph Ragnick's first game in charge and expectations for the season.
Yeah, man.
So 6:30 people I see in the comments. It'll be premiered. Yeah. So big up everybody who's watching. Make sure you like the video as well.
Exactly. Like the video bit, guys. There's nearly 100 of you in here. Please. Big up Rigi for me. Divock Origi, mate. Liverpool fans shut them up again. Absolutely shut them up again. Yeah. He's their best substitute. The best sub in the league now, mate. He's the best sub in the league, but he's good enough to play for top 6 Premier League team striker.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think personally he is. But anyway, big up. Scholes is here. Scholesy. Come here, you little rascal. You had a little nap. Is that a little nap, buddy? Is that a little nap? Scholesy, say goodbye. Goodbye. It's been a pleasure, people. Big up. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We're road to 5,000. By the new year, can we get to 5,000? So please let everybody else know who's into football, who supports other teams in the Premier League about this show. Prem Talk Mondays with Saeed, man. Big up. Subscribe to Saeed TV. Absolutely. Check out the Straight Jacket podcast, 6:30 tonight. Just in time for you to watch the...
Absolutely.
Come on, you Toppies.
Toppies, man. I'm up for them, man.
No, come on, you Everton.
Big 6 is tomorrow, 12 p.m.
Yeah, 12 p.m. They're doing that 12 p.m. Big up, man. Big up to every one of you. Love and respect, man. I spoke to Turkish, actually.
Yeah.
I spoke to him...
so, yeah, you're going to... Whenever I'm not free, the game.
But I spoke to him briefly when they were there, man. Just telling him that how come they weren't giving the ball to Martinelli.
There you go.
Because he was their biggest player. He was their best player. But yeah, subscribe, people. Scholesy, look. Scholesy's here, mate. Scholesy, daddy. Scholesy's here. Look at him. Smash a like for Scholesy, lads. Smash a like. Look how cute he is here. Look at this lion here. Look at this lion. Look how cute he is. Terrorizing the flat. and then had a little nap, and now he's back at it again. But big up to every one of you's win, lose or draw. Glazers out. Bankers out.